Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, this is mostly for the Canadians. Some Americans might be interested in it, and probably some UK viewers will be interested in it because we're going to be talking about Canada and Carney. And as you know, Carney was in the UK with, I think he was your director of finance or Bank of England. He was, I think, the Bank of England, director of finance, Bank of England, or whatever. There's a lot of people in the UK don't have a lot of good things to say about Carney. He's actually Irish, and apparently he has American, Canadian, and Irish citizenship. Uh, anyways, things have taken a turn for worse here in Canada. Now, last Canada Day, I said that Canada would have a new prime minister, that Trudeau would not be our prime minister by the next Canada Day. Then I said we would probably have an election in the spring. I also said it would be his own party that takes him down. He will not, it's not because he loses in an election. And on those points, I was absolutely correct. It's his own party that took him down. It's not like he lost an election. And he's not even running in the next election. And we will have a new prime minister before Canada Day. Now, here's the rub. Carney is coming in. He doesn't even have a Canadian address. He used to work for, I believe, the Bank of Canada before he went to the Bank of England. So not an elected position. He was installed by the Conservatives at that point, and he's coming back to do the leadership of the Liberals. Now, he was at the WEF. What was he doing there? He's not even the leader of the Liberals. And the people running for Liberals, the Liberal leadership, are dropping like flies. His only biggest opponent is Chris, I don't even bother to remember her name. I call her Freeland. And believe it or not, she is the godmother of one of his children, or he's the godfather of one of her. It's just all incestuous in that whole Liberal mess that we have here in Canada. So what they're worried about is, and that's why I'm going to do the investigation deck, and then I'm going to do the predictions deck, is the WEF trying to install Carney? Is it a given that he's going to win the Liberal leadership? Are they trying to install him? And then they're going to create an economic emergency so we don't have a vote, we don't have an election. Remember, this would be an unelected person who doesn't even have an address in Canada as of yet. And then we're run completely by the WEF for whoever. All they have to do is call emergency after emergency after emergency. Is this what's going to happen to Canada? It's actually really scary. It's like communism has completely taken over Canada. And to be honest, my husband and I are almost wondering if we should get out while we can. Are they going to put an iron curtain around us? So that's how scary it's getting. So I'm going to do the investigation are they going to install Mark Carney? Somebody with no address in Canada, hasn't lived in Canada in the last 11 years. He's been in the UK. And he's well known in the WEF. He's a well-known admitted communist. Is this what the WEF, are they going to install Mark Carney? The Canadian people don't even have a say who's leading our country. And then once he's leader, he can bring in the Emergencies Act and he can dictate for as long as he wants, as long as that's activated. Unless Canadians rise up and say enough is enough. And where's our king? Where is our Governor General and our king, who should be protecting us from this happening? I'm telling you, if King Charles doesn't smarten up and do something, the next vote is going to be get rid of the monarchy. Trust me on that. The pulse of Canada is there right now. Because if you aren't going to protect us from dictators like this, what the hell is your worth? Is Mark Carney going to be installed by the WEF? I don't think, hostage or trade. That's the Canadian people. We're hostage. Domestic violence or abuse, yeah. The Canadian people are being abused. We're tax slaves. Absolutely tax slaves. Drugged or poisoned. Ringmaster organized. There's what's his name. Something was seen. Now, I keep saying that Trudeau, here, let me move these down. They've got something on Trudeau, and that's why they want him out. Because they want to get Carney in there, because Carney's a little bit more astute to the communist ways of the WF. Do not be fooled. The WEF is communism. Do not be fooled. It's a fancy name for Bolshevik type communism. Hostage or trade. I think this something was seen, hostage or trade. They're trading Trudeau for Carney. Trudeau is on drugs. That's what my sources are telling me. It's cocaine, absolutely. Dark intention or motive on the domestic violence or abuse. I'm telling you. Ransom or note left. Crime of passion or desire. It's a crime of desire, definitely. Canada's resources. If we were governed properly, we would be one of the wealthiest countries in the world with all our resources and our education levels and everything, and all of that is gone. It's either going to take decades to get it back to the way it was, or just collapse the whole country. Guilty. Yeah. The fool, risk-taking. Tower, chaos, or, yeah. They want to bring in chaos. Aggressive attack. And there's my answer. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see, so what's going to happen? What's going to happen to my country? What's going to happen to Canadians? What's the predictions if Carney gets in? What are 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 the predictions if Carney gets in? So many people. Planned outcome. Royal family. Oh, maybe they will step in. Solution to the problem. Let me move this over. Trains or transport. I wonder if the royal family is going to step in. So many people, trains or transport. I wonder if they're going to start doing mass deportations in Canada. There's approximately, I can't imagine this number, 5 million people. That's more than 10% of our population that's here on expired visas alone, never mind all the people who are illegal. Let's see. Foreign occupation planned outcome. Well, yeah, the WF is a foreign occupation. For royal family shadow ruler. Rising water, solution to the problem. Tsunami, well, I don't know, we can have a tsunami, but rising water, people rising up. Shadow ruler, the royal family. Is the royal family going to stop this? Planned outcome. Didn't we just have planned outcome? We have 2 planned outcome cards. Foreign occupation, planned outcome. Like I said, Carney he hasn't lived in Canada in 11 years. He's Irish, and he has an American passport and a Canadian passport. I don't know how you can do that unless you're a spy. Rulership handover. New rules, policies, laws. The royal family is going to allow this. And he's going to come in and bring in commercial airline. He's going to come in and bring in new rules, policies, and laws. Commercial airline. Society collapse. Disaster, wreckage. All for money. We know that. Pandemic, health crisis. Oh yeah, he wants to bring that in too. Hiding something. Well, we know that. Aggressive attack. Mental struggle or illness. This actually looks like him. This actually looks like him. Judgment, harsh sentence on Canadians. Stalker being watched, running out of time. Canadians are running out of time. Missing, searching. Hiding something, missing, searching. I think they have something on Trudeau about some missing children in Vancouver from the pig farm. That's a whole other story that I'm kind of wading into, and I think there's something they've got on Trudeau about the Picton farm, the pig farm, the Picton farm, which wasn't really a farm. That's a reading I really have to get into, and I think that's what they have on him. I think we are in big trouble, Canada. We are in big, big trouble. I don't know how we're going to stop this, though. I can't believe the royal family is going to roll over and let it happen. Be the shadow ruler. So they're stepping back almost. They're in name only. I'm almost sick to my stomach. All right, we'll see you in the next one.